Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV, Baba Bagide Imo TV. I am Morire Rebila Lawal. First are the major headlines for the national news. Akeredolu signs First Amendment to Amotekun law. Ondo gets new commissioners. Ondo commissioner resigns after redeployment. Absence of convicted kidnap kingpin. Evans stalls suits seeking repayment of 223,000 euros money. Bandit break the hands on legs of a victim set him on fire for trying to escape, man narrates. 5 feared dead, others injured in fresh Elders attack on Makotli community. 1 dies, 9 injured in Ondo auto crash. Now the news in detail. Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu has signed into law the Fourth Amendment to the Ondo State Security Network Agency law code named Amotekun. Akeredolu, who assented to the bill at the State Executive Chamber of his office, noted that the new amendment became imperative in light of the heightened insecurity across the state. The governor assured that the amended law would enhance the security architecture of the state and help the Amotekun Court to perform our duties and better. He appreciated the state's House of Assembly for the quick passage of the bill. Similarly, the Ondo State Executive Council has taken some far-reaching decisions to further shaping the course of governance for the well-being of people of the states. In case you're just joining, you are watching the national news from BGI TV, and more to come. The next story is still within Ondo State. Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu has sworn in 2 commissioners who were recently confirmed by the State House of Assembly. The 2 commissioners are Mr. Akinwumi Showore and Mr. Adeboboye Ologbese. Governor Akeredolu charged them to be dedicated and render laudable services to the good people of the state and shun all forms of distractions. He also asked the commissioners to be loyal and committed to the party, adding that his administration would fulfill all promises made to the people. Dignitaries at the occasion included Kala Suwe of Apoy Land, Oba Professor Sunday Adejimola, family members of the newly appointed commissioners, and the Chief Judge of Ondo State, Justice Williams Akintoye, among others. Still around Ondo State. Barely 2 hours after she was redeployed from the Ondo State Ministry of Water and Sanitation to the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development, Mrs. Yetunde Adeyanju resigned her appointment on Wednesday. The state governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, during the inauguration of 2 new commissioners, announced the redeployment of Adeyanju and a few others in the cabinet reshuffle. Shortly after announcement of the minor cabinet reshuffle, Adeyanju tendered a resignation, saying she wanted to explore other endeavors outside politics for now. In a letter of resignation, Mrs. Adeyanju appreciated Governor Akeredolu for the opportunity to serve the people of Ondo State. My decision is predicated on a personal conviction to explore other endeavors outside politics now, she wrote. From that story, we'll go straight to our security and criminal case. Absence of convicted kingpin Chukwudumeme Onwadike, aka Evans, on Wednesday stalled a suit filed against him by a kidnapped victim, Chief Donatus Duru. Duru had in 2018 filed a suit before Lagos State High Court sitting at Tafawa Balewa Square. He is demanded a refund of £223,000 he allegedly paid to the Evans while in his custody. Duru is also demanding 50 million naira from Evans as damages for his abduction. On Wednesday, Evans' counsel, Mr. Amobi Nzelu, reminded the court that on the last adjourned date, June 29th, it granted his application to become counsel to the defendant. Nzelu said that he consequently wrote a letter to the court requesting that the Nigerian Correctional Service be directed to produce the defendant in court on Wednesday. The counsel said that he was surprised that the defendant was not produced in court. However, Duru's counsel, Mr. D.O. Obiora, said that the case was adjourned until Wednesday for the defense to open its case. Obiora said that a copy of the letter was not served on him. We are parties in this suit who should be given a copy of the letter, he said. Evans' counsel replied that it was an oversight. On banditry and insecurity rocking the nation so far, a rate at which terrorist attacks have gripped Nigeria by its throat is becoming alarming. Almost every day we hear news of terrorists attacking innocent people, killing some and kidnapping others. Terrorists have become strong that they now attack government facilities, military bases, railway stations, airport, etc. Despite several efforts made by the Nigerian security forces to curb the spread of terrorist activities in the country, the rate of attacks keeps increasing each day. Daily Trust has reported that some gunmen suspected to be bandits have attacked some Salah celebrants in Katsina State. According to the news platform, the victims were attacked around the Katsina-Jibia road while returning to Jibia from Katsina. According to reports as well, the unfortunate incident took place around 9 p.m. It was gathered that a life was lost in the attack, while 2 other people were kidnapped by the bandit. Daily Trust revealed that the deceased was identified as Anas Adamu, a final year student at the Federal College of Education, Katsina. Daily Trust revealed that a friend of the deceased, identified as Mohammed Aliyu, narrated how the bandit carried out their attack. Aliyu narrated the bandit used some firewood to mount a roadblock when the 3 private cars of the victims ran into them. He said while the other cars approached the roadblock, this car was able to deviate into the bush and escaped. He revealed that the remaining cars were attacked by the bandit. He revealed that when the bandit tried to kidnap them, the late man tried to escape but was caught. According to Aliyu, the bandit broke the arms and legs of late Anas Adamu. Still on next story from Benue State, at least 5 persons were feared dead in a fresh attack on Akeredolu community in the outskirts of Makurdi, the Benue State capital, by suspected armed men or Herdsmen. The attack was said to have left some persons with serious injuries, while many have also fled their homes in search of safer abode in neighboring communities for fear of being killed by the marauders. It was gathered from a source in the area that the attackers stormed the village yesterday and started shooting sporadically, forcing the people to flee, and anyone caught up with was murdered. The source would name some of those feared dead in the attack to include Terkimber or Bakwa, Kumbu Obaka, Ive User, Andogo Aku, and Temanenge Kier. Said that 3 of the victims had already been buried while the search for the remains of 2 others was ongoing. And final story from the national story. The Guardian learned that the accident involved a Toyota IS bus marked LND 998XY and Toyota Previa marked KAA 762BT at Akure Ondo Expressway around Olokuta Correctional Facility after a head-on collision. According to eyewitnesses, the Sierra was coming from the Ondo axis while the armor bus was going to Ore. The disease was said to have died instantly before help came from nearby sympathizers who came to rescue victims from the wreck. The State Sector Commander of Federal Road Safety Corps (FRC) Ondo State Command, Mr. Ezekiel Son Allah, who confirmed the incident, said 9 people were injured and 1 died in the crash. Son Allah explained that the accident involved 30 people, including 20 male adults, 9 female adults, and 1 female child, adding that those injured sustained head injuries, lacerations, and fractures. The victims were taken to the General Hospital, and some were taken to Federal Medical Center Annex, Akure, for treatment, while the only corpse was deposited at the morgue. Before we call the national news wrap this hour, let's quickly have some major headlines. Akeredolu signs amendment to Amotekun law. Ondo Commissioner resigns hours after redeployment. And finally, 1 dies, 9 injured in Ondo auto crash. For more updates on our YouTube, the handle is Baba Gbagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. Select option all. On Facebook, Gbagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. On Instagram, Gbagede Imo _22. For advertisements of your goods and services, coverage of events and function, please dial the phone number streaming on your screen for advert placements only. Thank you for watching. I am Morire Rebila Lawal. Good afternoon.